grand gothic tragedies in video game history, few echo with the same melancholic finality as Legacy of Kain. The series, a Shakespearean epic drenched in blood and paradox, culminated not with a neat resolution, but with a thunderous, heart-wrenching ellipsis. The ending of Legacy of Kain Defiance is not merely a conclusion to a single game. It is a profound fulcrum point that redefines the entire saga, sanctifying its themes of free will and sacrifice while simultaneously casting a long, mournful shadow of what was and what could never be. The ending profoundly recontextualizes Kain's entire journey. For 5 games, we've seen Kain as a self-serving, often arrogant, but undeniably compelling figure. He began as a corrupted nobleman seeking vengeance, evolved into a tyrant ruling a blighted land, and then became a reluctant, manipulative puppet master trying to twist fate to his will. The Defiance ending transforms him from the Sign of Balance, who merely opposed the Elder God, into the Hope of Nosgoth, who carries its future. Raziel's sacrifice purges the Soul Reaver, imbuing the vampiric blade with the spirit of the Balance Guardian. More importantly, it purges Kain's own spiritual blindness. Raziel, in his final act of defiance against the Elder God's machinations, gives Kain the clarity and purpose he previously lacked. Kain is no longer merely trying to escape his destiny, but has fully embraced his role as Nosgoth's potential savior, burdened by the immense cost and the hope of his fallen comrade. This shift elevates him from anti-hero to a tragic yet genuinely hopeful figure. For Raziel, the impact is one of ultimate, albeit painful, fulfillment. His existence was defined by paradox and suffering, a vengeful wraith forced into a role he initially despised. The ending provides the resolution to his tormented journey. He is the sacrificial lamb, the instrument, that finally grants Kain the means to truly fight for Nosgoth. His embrace of this fate, understanding that his destruction is necessary for his purpose, is a poignant act of selfless love and defiance. He transcends his wraith form to become the very essence of hope, cleansing the Soul Reaver and imbuing Kain with the knowledge and spiritual power needed to move forward. Raziel's ending is not a triumph of survival, but a purpose. He finally achieves his ultimate meaning, becoming the very heart of the blade that once consumed him. The ending also delivers a crushing yet liberating blow to the series' overarching thematic conflict of fate versus free will. Throughout the games, characters are constantly battling against predestination, prophecy, and the manipulative hand of the Elder God. Raziel's sacrifice, guided by his own will and understanding, directly subverts the Elder God's design. It proves that even within the most rigid framework of prophecy, individual choice, and love, even the twisted adversarial love between Kain and Raziel can forge a new path. Kain, armed with Raziel's essence, now stands as the ultimate champion of free will, tasked with charting Nosgoth's future outside the Elder God's direct influence. This isn't a simple victory of good over evil, it's a profound statement that agency, even at the highest cost, can create alternatives to despair. However, the impact of Defiance's ending is also defined by its ambiguity and its heavy burden. While Raziel finds peace and Kain finds purpose, Nosgoth is far from saved. The pillars remain broken, the land blighted, and the Elder God, though momentarily thwarted, is still a menacing cosmic entity. The ending is not a happily ever after, but a now the real work begins. Kain is left alone with the immense responsibility of restoring a world that seems beyond repair. This lack of a definitive win is paradoxically one of its greatest strengths. It honors the bleak, gothic tone of the series, refusing to offer easy answers. It challenges the player to consider the weight of Kain's new role, the immense task ahead, and whether true salvation is even possible. In essence, the Legacy of Kain Defiance ending isn't merely a conclusion, it's a redefinition. It transforms a tale of vengeance and power into one of sacrifice, redemption, and the enduring if fragile hope for a broken world. It solidifies Legacy of Kain as a saga that dared to ask profound questions about destiny, morality, and the nature of salvation, leaving players with a powerful, haunting, and unforgettable legacy of its own. The final image of Kain, alone but resolute, Gazing upon a ruined Nosgoth encapsulates the profound impact. A new beginning forged in the crucible of impossible loss.
Had accorded me the first bitter taste of that terrible illusion. Hope.